what do I do when I'm not in the mood as a submissive? I'm in a DS dynamic, in a BDSM relationship, and I have a dominant, I'm the submissive. For us, it's mainly in the bedroom. But it means that everything that is connected to sex, my master is the boss. He's in charge. And sometimes it means that he wants to play and I'm not in the mood. So what do we do? First of all, I think this is something that you should always discuss up front. What are your expectations here? In our relationship, there is space to talk about it. But my master still can decide that he wants to play. And I also want him to play. And in a way, this is something that I need, especially long distance. I want him to show me his dominance. The whole point is that a true dominant will always, I mean, it's not like he's feeling that from a distance, but he will give you what you need, but not what you want. Sometimes I'm not in the mood just because I'm not in the mood. For instance, I had a tough day, or I'm sad or tired, or there can be anything and I'm just not in the mood. And it happened. And then when it happened, what my master told me is to bring my belt. He's on long distance, so he was at the other side of the sea. I was here. And he told me to bring my belt. And then he told me to stand there with my legs spread and to get hitting myself when he was watching. Now, this is kind of scene that we do more. But what happened now was that it released for me anger, frustration. It calmed me down. It gave me peace. And it was just what I needed. Maybe it wasn't what he needed. That I don't know. But he wanted to play with me. He gave me this. And I was not in the mood, but I trusted him that he would give me what I needed, because that is how our relationship is built. And that is what the trust is, what I trust him to do. I trust him that he is going to take care of me. And he did. And not in the way that I would want it. I wanted just go in bed with the hot chocolate and the movie and cry, or just, I don't know, feel sorry for myself probably. And what he did was he told me to stay with him, stay focused, stay centered, stay with him, experience our relationship, and experience my own body. And he was just hurting me from a distance in a way, but I'm pretty sure that I'm certain that if he would have been here, he would have been the one hurting me. It's okay to be not in the mood, but it means you have a dominant. Do you trust him to be able to give you what you need? And if he wants to play and he pushes it through, to me, it's also if he wants to play with me. I mean, it's really hard for me, for instance, if he's telling me you need to tell me a story and turn me on. That's hard for me, because that requires some kind of mind shift that's complicated. But he probably wouldn't ask that from me. But what he could ask me, for instance, is to do for him a striptease, or make it a little bit easier, but turn him on in a different way. Send him a beautiful picture that I need to think about. There are so many ways that he can use it he is in the mood that he wants to play, and he can play with it. Do I trust him that he is going to give me what I need while he gets what he wants? Do I trust him in that? Do I trust him that he's not gonna abuse me in that sense? And I do, and I get from him what I need. So this is exactly what, in a way, I want him to push through, because it's establishing our DS dynamic. That's always, it can be very soothing and feel very caring and very safe if he tells me, I'm sorry, you are not in the mood, but I'm gonna play with you anyway. But this is the whole point. I'm submissive. My dominant decides. I hope this was valuable for you. Have fun and play with